Hello, thanks for joining me. Today I'm visiting a little Welsh Methodist chapel in the country hamlet of Bwlchygroes in Pembrokeshire. At first sight, it's not anything particularly special. It has rendered sides, rather grim, and some plastic replacement windows, and it's in a very bleak and windswept setting. But when we go inside, I think you'll find it's rather charming. So let me show you the interior, which is pretty much as it was when fitted out in the 1890s. The pitch pine benches and pulpit are very fine and in excellent condition. There is no gallery here, but the benches are raked to allow a good view of the pulpit, which is on the long wall. This gives an indication that this started out as an early long wall entry chapel and is much older than it appears. In fact, the congregation started out in around 1750, worshipping at Pembrokeshire farm. Land was given by the Colbys of Ffynnon Mansion, and the first chapel was built in 1797. As the congregation grew, and the congregation was drawn from surrounding farms and cottages in several hamlets, the chapel was enlarged to the rear in the early 1830s. The 1890s work was a re-roofing and refitting job, and a very tidy job it was indeed. The wooden ceiling is particularly fine and most unusual. This chapel is well kept, but poorly attended. Its future is, unfortunately, very uncertain. In its heyday, it was a training ground for many preachers and ministers. Though being Methodist, it was served by itinerant preachers and didn't have its own minister until 1916. It has no minister now. One comes twice a year. The congregation, being drawn from a large area, came often by trap or on horseback, and so a stable was provided behind the chapel along with some grazing. The vestry's here too. The many faithful of the chapel lie outside in rather springy turf, the names of their homes engraved alongside their names. Many of these places are now ruins or have vanished altogether. A decision will probably be made very soon about the future of this chapel. I'm glad I managed to visit while it was still open. Thank you to Glenys and Janet for allowing me to visit and for their warm welcome. I hope you enjoyed seeing inside too. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more visits to interesting old buildings. And as always, thank you for watching.